Salute and welcome to the How to Keep the Power in a Relationship dissertation. So number one is who wants sex more? Now typically the person who wants sex more wants to stay with that person, the other person, right? And if a girl's breaking up with you, she's probably moving on to bigger and better things, if you know what I'm saying. So who cares less, so who's dope? Who's supplying the dope? Who's more dope? That's what it comes down to. Dopamine. We're all dopamine seekers, so we all need dopamine to be happy. I remember my dad told me that Indian babies, they would play with their genitals when they would cry, and that would make them stop crying. And it makes sense because that would supply dopamine, and then they would get, the neurotransmitters, and they would be happy, and they would stop crying. So, yeah, humans are simple creatures. You need when you have dopamine. That's why we drink. That's why we do drugs. That's why we seek out certain individuals, is because they're dope. Literally. You know what I'm saying? So, how to be doper, get more skilled, learn how to stimulate the right places at the right times, be smooth, smell good, look good, talk good. Like I'm saying, you gotta have your look, swag, and your mouthpiece. Certain women like certain things. They like a certain type of shoes, a certain style, and some people like hood people, some people like classy people, etc. so forth. I'm trying to get this video around 5 minutes, so we're going straight to number 2, which is whole frame. So as a man, you need to have a frame where you understand yourself and what type of relationship that you are willing to deal with, or what you're trying to get out of things, what you're trying to get from the relationship. I recommend you be forthright about these things so people don't get their feelings hurt or waste time investing in you or her, vice versa. And and then going straight. So what comes with holding frame is, checking shit tests, and knowing your boundaries, and knowing when to cut people off. When you're dating, she's gonna push the boundaries. This is what women do. They push boundaries to see what type of dude you are, basically. And those tests are gonna define the relationship. So the way you deal with the situations, and the way the shit test that she presents to you. And when you're showing her your boundaries, and she's adjusting to those, or she can't adjust to those. When she can't adjust to those, she needs to get, cut off, and it's on to the next one. And because we don't have time, bro. Straight up, you don't have time. I don't want to stay on that one too long, so let's go to number 3. Resources and status equals survivability. So resources obviously make you more attractive. They contribute to survivability, and status contributes to survivability, as networking is an instrument in acquiring resources. So it makes you have a bit of leverage in the relationship dynamic, depending on what type of person you're dealing with, but primarily we're dopamine driven. But resources can contribute to acquiring dopamine indirectly, like through living like a lifestyle, going out to eat, what type of house you live in, what type of car you drive, etc. so forth. So like I said, I wanted to keep it around 5 minutes. Let's keep it short and sweet. I think I said everything. And what I also want to do is invite people to add to the conversation. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.